What's good, everybody? It's your boy Sports PSP in the building. Hope you all are enjoying your Tuesday. Want to talk about the Cincinnati Bengals, particularly star quarterback Joe Burrow. I hate to say this to Bengals fans, and I must say this because I really do care about y'all, and I really do care about Joe Burrow, and I wish Joe Burrow nothing but the best. I think he is a great ambassador, great quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals. I think he has the potential of being an all-time great quarterback as long as he could stay healthy. And that is the major concern that I have with Joe Burrow, and that's his health. If Joe Burrow continues to get hit like this, I hate to say this, but he's going to end up becoming the next Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck, what I mean by that was Andrew Luck coming out of college, just like Joe Burrow, was the presumptive choice to be the number one overall pick. Andrew Luck coming out of college, a lot of draft experts, particularly ESPN's Mel Kiper Jr., Todd McShay, and others, claimed Andrew Luck to be the best quarterback prospect since John Elway because he had all the requisite tools at the quarterback position. You name it. Size, arm strength, mobility, football IQ, everything. And he was selected number one overall to the Indianapolis Colts because obviously they wanted to move into a different direction and move on from Peyton Manning. In Andrew Luck's first 3 years with the Indianapolis Colts, 3 consecutive seasons, 11-5. 2 of those seasons, they won the AFC South, one in 2013 and in 2014. Wild card, first year that he went to the playoffs, lost in the wild card. Second year in the playoffs, he lost in the divisional round to the New England Patriots after coming off an amazing comeback victory in the wild card against the Kansas City Chiefs, and then lost to the Patriots again in the AFC Championship game. And Andrew Luck in 2018 made the Pro Bowl and was comeback player of the year after missing the entire 2017 season due to injury. But only Andrew Luck lasted 7 years in the NFL. He lasted 7 years in the NFL from 2012 to 2019. And it was a tragedy to see Andrew Luck force himself into an early retirement because Andrew Luck was still 29 years old. He was coming off a great year in 2018, making the Pro Bowl, winning comeback player of the year, taking the Colts to the playoffs, winning a playoff game, losing in the divisional round to the Kansas City Chiefs. You thought that Andrew Luck was back. And unfortunately, that was it with Andrew Luck. And I'm afraid that's what's going to happen to Joe Burrow if he doesn't learn how to protect himself or if the Bengals can't protect him. Joe Burrow last year in 2021 was sacked 51 times. 51 times. In his career in the regular season, he has been sacked 96 times. And in the playoffs, he has been sacked 19 times. That's a lot of sacks for someone, regardless of how talented he is. And he's 25 years old, he'll be 26. That is a major concern because if he's suffering these types of hits at an early age, what do you think he'll be when he gets even older? Even worse. And the Bengals, to their credit, they made some moves in the offseason, such as acquiring La'el Collins from the Dallas Cowboys and the other player from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I forgot the name of the player. I'll probably find it, or maybe someone can mention it to me. But either way, the Bengals, they made some moves in the offseason because they knew after the playoff run and after the Super Bowl in which they lost to the Los Angeles Rams, they knew their first priority was to protect Joe Burrow, considering the amount of sacks he took last year with 51. Joe Burrow, it's only been 2 games so far this season, and he's been sacked 13 times. He's on pace currently to have over 100 sacks. He was sacked 7 times in the season opener against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the other day against the Dallas Cowboys, he was sacked 6 times. Bengals and Joe Burrow have to come to a conclusion on what they have to do to protect Joe Burrow. They want to protect their investment. They want him for the foreseeable future because they know Joe Burrow is a once in a lifetime. And eventually they're going to give him a lucrative contract, deservingly so. So what are they going to have to do? Because if they can't find a way to protect Joe Burrow, and if he can't protect himself, and some of that is also on Joe Burrow because he does hold on to the football a little too long, and he just try to make something out of nothing. But if they can't find a way to protect him, he's going to end up becoming the next Andrew Luck. And that would be such a tragedy for Bengals fans, for the city of Cincinnati, let alone the NFL and the entire football fan base. So let me know in the comments section below, guys. Do you think I'm going too far saying that Joe Burrow is going to be the next Andrew Luck if the Bengals can't figure out a way to protect him or him protecting himself? What things that the Bengals should do moving forward in order to help out their franchise quarterback? Do you think I'm going too far? And other suggestions and other ideas. But aside from that, it's your boy Sports PSP. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'll come back with some more football or basketball content. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And God bless.